My name is Eric Escobar. I am an undocumented Mexican. Came here when I was 4. I'm currently 22. And I am a barber. I have 4 years in this industry, and I am trying to scale up to different paths. Still have my barber on the side, but also have more incomes. So, main reason I'm doing this channel is to teach, inspire, and find purpose. It's going to be a documentary about my life on how I scaled up my business from where I am right now to the person I will become in the future. Okay, so what's the purpose of me doing this? It's pretty much for myself. It's to document my life and how far I can take. I'm trying to build a team and help them build themselves up as well. So I would say there's so many versions of you, and I'm trying to be the best version that I could be. There's for example, in a different universe, there's going to be me as a officer or me as a firefighter. There's so many versions of you that you could be. It just depends on your choice. There's so many choices in life that you could do that will change the way you are or change the mindset. There's just so many things that you could do, and also what God has stored for you. Llama las cosas que no son como si fueran y los obtendrás.
Dios nos lo dice, ¿no? La Biblia nos dice, llama las cosas que no son como si fueran y los obtendrás, y eso es lo que hago. Yo no me estoy inventando nada nuevo, yo solamente sigo las reglas que Dios nos ha dejado en la Biblia, y eso es todo lo que hago.
So what does the poor mean with this? Translating it to English is, call the things that are as if they were and you will have it. And that's what I do. I'm not inventing anything new. I'm only following the rules that God has left me in the Bible, and that's the only thing I do. So you can see how powerful scripture can be. Taporia believed that he could be the champion of his division, and that's what he did. So many other people do the same thing. So many wealthy people that you don't know of, so many people that you know of do the same thing. They believe in God, and just scripture itself is a very powerful and just a very wholesome thing that you could believe in. So in the Bible it states, Romans 4:17, as it is written, I have made you the father of many nations, in the presence of God, in whom he believed, who gives life to the dead and calls into existence the things that do not exist. So us as humans, we have this free will that God gave us. We choose to love, we choose to kill, we choose to do harm. It's a thing, it's a choice at the end of the day. You choose. I feel like everyone has a choice. You choose to be fat, you choose to be broke. There's not an in between. It's more of a yes or no or wrong from right. When it comes to finding jobs, I feel like it's a little hard. Most people require social securities, licenses that you want to get require social securities. And one thing that I've discovered is one thing that doesn't require social security and licenses and I guess stuff like that is a wholesale real estate. And that's one thing that I want to, learn more about and start focusing more into that. And and see how that goes while being a barber as well. Yeah, we can say that it's hard being in those shoes, undocumented, or not being able to get jobs, but I feel like it's more like a blessing that God gives me or gives us. You know, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have built this business that I'm scaling to 6 figures, and I'm grateful for that. Thank God for that. And but once I reach there, I feel like there's many things you could do, you know. But I also just don't want to be stuck in just one thing, you know. And I feel like construction was one thing I used to do when I was since 11 to 17, 18. And yeah, I loved it, but it kills you. It kills you. It kills your body from the inside to out. And it's one thing that's pretty scary, and I don't want to do. I want to do a personal business that is able to more like a passive income. And yeah, I don't think passive income is a thing. You know, it still requires time to build it. You know, it still requires your time to focus. You know, cherish it, give it food, stuff like that. You know, and but yeah, I just want to do something like that. So let's see how far I can go as an individual and scale up myself and my business, and hopefully this also inspires you or anyone like in my shoes. You know, it's not impossible if you have God in the center of your life. Thank you.